part 2, the start of my further educational journey as a mature student. I used to be that person, drowning in the comments made by everybody else, afraid to step out of my comfort zone and explore the possibilities that lay before me. University never even seemed like a possibility for me. I felt like that path was reserved for the likes of my well-off cousins who were now doctors or pharmacists. I believed it wasn't for little old me, who was currently working full-time in a nursery. I felt unworthy of anything more than what I was already doing, and that mindset shouldn't have been the case. My journey has shown me that you can achieve incredible things if you have the determination and you put your mind to it. As a future educator, I want to instill the same beliefs in my students that no matter what their background or circumstances, they are capable of achieving their goals. My return to education came with its own challenges. I attended an appointment at the same college department where I was first diagnosed with dyslexia to undergo a new evaluation before applying to university. After an hour-long assessment, the evaluator pointed out significant errors in my spelling and numbers, but concluded that I didn't qualify as dyslexic, despite being diagnosed in that very same department 10 years earlier and having received extensive learning support during that time. This inconsistency was frustrating, but it also taught me an important lesson. Educational systems don't always get it right. As a future educator, I want to ensure my students feel supported and validated in their learning needs. I want to be able to advocate for them in ways I felt I had to advocate for myself. Starting my university journey was overwhelming. I felt completely out of my depth within the first month. I knew my brain functioned differently from my peers, but now I didn't even have the reasoning or diagnosis to explain it. Listening to other students casually discuss theorists and concepts outside of the class, I often wondered how they can remember so much information. Even though I was fully engaged, my memory retention just was not the same as everybody else's. These moments of self-doubt could have stopped me, but instead they taught me resilience and adaptability, qualities I hope to model for my future students. Over time, I discovered new ways to support my own learning. Walking the dogs whilst listening to podcasts and TED Talks about the subjects we covered in class. These worked so much better for me than any traditional study methods. This process taught me that education isn't a one-size-fits-all and different students absorb information in different ways. And as a future educator, I want to embrace this diversity of learning styles. My struggles have taught me that learning doesn't stop at school. Returning to education as an adult has proved to me that it is never too late to grow and to change. I want to be able to help my students recognise their full potential and push past any labels or limitations that they feel they carry. Above all, I want to create a classroom environment where every student feels valued and capable. I want to show them that, like me, they can rise above their struggles. It's never too late to grow, to change, and be who they want to be. Learning can be a lifelong opportunity that doesn't have to stop, and I'm excited to see what's next for me.